today?
I don't know. Look at all these ingredients.
Hello, I'm Chef Corey, and welcome to Bake Off, where we want to remind you it's worth the wait. Okay, let's get going, guys. Today you're making pudding, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have 45 seconds to do it. Just do it really fast. You're gonna be judged on presentation, on taste, and something else. And begin.
What's
Let's go. Guys, it's pudding. Open the things, dump them in. Let's go. Come on. How long does it take you to dump it in the bowl? We're waiting. 40. The clock is ticking. Crying out loud. There, pudding. Good. Put in the water. Oh, crying out loud. There you got some. There you got some. Clean that up. And time. Chef, step away from your stations. All right, Chef Emily, tell me about this.
Well, you came and rushed just a little bit. I don't think it's even remotely
Great,
ready.
thank you. Chef Vincent, what do we have there?
You know, I was really trying to make some good pudding, but you know, you
All
kind of.
right, let's go to taste. Ugh.
Whoa.
God, this is terrible pudding. What's going on?
Well, you have to stir it.
And you have to let it sit.
You have to have patience.
Oh, just like our life app says.
Patience is waiting on God's perfect timing.
And just like it says in the Bible in Psalm 27:14, wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord.
You guys are absolutely right. We need to have patience and we need to wait on the Lord. Tell you what, everybody's a winner today.
Great.
Let me just try one more time. Good job, guys. That's good.
How well do you wait? I totally get it. Waiting is super hard. We all want things we can't have quite yet. To find out the grade you got on that math test, for mom to finish work so you can go for a bike ride together, for the microwave to ding so your popcorn's finally done. Whether you're waiting for 4 minutes or 4 months, it can seem like forever. It's tempting to grumble and whine. It's not fair. Nobody else has to wait this long. It can be tempting to jump ahead and try to get what you want without waiting. But trying to skip the wait usually leads to a mess. So, take a deep breath and be patient. Ask God for help. Take the extra time to encourage a friend. And when the time is right, you can enjoy what you've been waiting on for so long. Yeah. When you wait without complaining, others can see God at work in you. That's why patience is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud. It's all about living loud.
Hey everyone, it's Rebecca, and it is almost my favorite holiday, Easter. I have been waiting for this holiday all year. It's a celebration of Jesus being alive. You know, waiting is hard for me. It's really hard for me to be patient. And that is what we have been talking about all month. You know, patience isn't easy, especially when waiting for a fun weekend like Palm Sunday or Easter. It's easy to say we want to be patient, but it can be tough to do sometimes. Like maybe you're waiting on your mom or your dad to get done with work and take you to get some ice cream. Or maybe you're waiting for COVID to be over already. It's not easy to be patient, to wait for what you really want. But what could you lose if you're not patient? There can be a lot at stake, depending on what you're waiting for. God had made a promise to make Abraham the father of a great nation, and God said he would bless all people through him. God began to fulfill his promise when Abraham had a son named Isaac. When Isaac grew up, he married a woman named Rebekah. That's a good name. God blessed Isaac and Rebekah with twins.
Isaac, I'm pretty sure they're having a wrestling match in here.
Oh, definitely boys.
They were named Esau and Jacob. Esau was born first and loved to be outside in the wilderness. He grew up to become a skillful hunter.
I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more.
Jacob was born second and loved to stay at home. He spent his time cooking.
The sun is so hot. I'll just take a little nap in the tent.
One day, Jacob was cooking up some stew and was baking some bread to go with it. Esau walked into the house from being outside and was so hungry. He was so hungry he could eat a cow. Esau demanded that Jacob give him some food.
Must eat food.
Jacob saw how hungry and impatient his brother was. In Genesis 25:31, it says, Jacob replied, "First, sell me your birthright."
Just one itty-bitty thing.
What?
Well, first, give me the rights that belong to you as the oldest son.
Back then, the oldest son had the right to be the new leader of the family when the father passed away. Jacob was telling his twin brother to give him those rights just for a bowl of stew. But Esau wasn't willing to wait. He said in Genesis 25:32, "Look, I am about to die," Esau said. "What good is the birthright to me?" Jacob made Esau promise to trade his rights if he gave him some stew. And do you know what happened? Esau couldn't wait. He promised his rights to Jacob just so he could fill his belly.
Promise to give me your rights.
Fine.
Fine what?
Fine, I promise.
Promise what?
I promise to give you my rights as the oldest.
Cool. Help yourself.
Esau sat down and enjoyed his stew and bread that Jacob made. If you think about it, he traded away the rights of a lifetime just for a meal that would only last a few hours, all because he couldn't wait. You never know what might be at stake if you don't wait. If you lose your temper, you might lose a friendship. If you eat dessert before dinner, you might lose your parents' trust. The bottom line is if you don't wait, it could cost you. Have you ever acted like Esau? Have you ever given up on something that was really important because you couldn't wait until later? Our memory verse for this month is Psalm 27:14. It says, "Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord." Did you catch that? It says to wait for the Lord. Sometimes it's hard to wait for the Lord, but we need to remember that waiting on the Lord's timing is always perfect. By waiting, we can remember all that Jesus has done for us. We can know that God sent his son Jesus and that Jesus died on the cross for our sins because he loves us so much. Whenever you're faced with a situation where you really need patience, it's important to remember that God provides what we need, but he does it in his perfect timing. This week, think about what you can gain if you do wait. You might learn something really important. You might gain the trust of a friend, or showing your parents that you can be patient too. That's it for today. Be sure to check back with us next week for great resources and as we walk with Jesus next week on Palm Sunday. See you all next week. Bye everyone.